operational activities and profitability. The board and management of the bank remain focused and continuously optimistic that our strategies and effort will further consolidate our achievement in the year ahead and grow top line revenue and income figures. As I reflect on my days as an officer in the Nigeria Police Force, I could easily recall that one of the major concerns of a retired police officer was, and has always been, where to retire to. It is our strategic goal and address this fear by assisting our target customers to accomplish the great aspiration of migrating from barrack to becoming proud landlords and landladies seamlessly. For those of you who are still young in the job, it is my candid advice for you to take full advantage of the products of the Nigeria Police Mortgage Bank to improve your welfare. Having understood that shortage of housing as well as provision of affordable and suitable housing are the ultimate challenges of all police officers, which is the crucial vision of the promoter of this great bank, Nigeria Police Mortgage Bank PLC. As a board of directors and management, we have never underestimated this vision at instance of profitability, but rather passionately seeking collaboration with reputable developers who could provide houses to police officers at reasonable cost. To this end, I'd like to bring to your notice that the bank has provided houses for more than 1,000 police officers across the nation. We hereby remain thankful to the promoters of this great vision. Global economy. The 2019 Global Economic Outlook projected that global growth will ease from a 6-year high of 3.8% in 2010 and 2018 to 3.6% in 2019. And the decline will take place in the two largest economies, the US and China, comprising 40% of the world's GDP, as measured by purchasing power, purity, or PPP. It does, for instance, by purchasing, it does foresee that growth will decline in the two economies that contribute most of global expansion. China, India contributing 55% of global GDP in 2017 on a PPP basis. There may be outlets elsewhere, but they are not big enough to move the global growth needle. However, the global economy took a bigger hit in 2019 than anticipated, showing to 2.3% in 2019, down from 3.3% in 2017 and 3.0% in 2018. The slowdown is continuing because over the past 2 decades, a dip in global growth below 2% has often meant recessions in the form of GDP. Contractions across the board range of regional economies. Recession fears were widespread but appear to be overblown. We expected global growth to remain slow but slightly improved in 2020, reaching 2.5%. Overall, we arrived in a world of stagnating growth, while no widespread global recession has occurred in the last decades, global growth has now dropped below its long-term trend of around 2.7%. The fact that global GDP growth has not declined even more in recent years is mainly due to solid consumer spending and strong labor market in most large economies around the world. Of course, current conditions and the future challenges differ in regions throughout the world. The overcertain view of the year's outlook was stagnating growth and stale globalization and what this means for business. Domestic economy. Nigeria's economy advanced by 2.55% year-on-year in the last quarter of 2019. Compared to an upward advance of 2.28% right in the previous period. Economic analysts observed that it was the strongest expansion since the third quarter of 2015. The real estate sector is set to recover from 2016 economic recession, as it was one of the hard hit sectors, declining by 6.86% in 2016. The latest GDP report for 2019 revealed that the real estate sector posted a negative growth of 2.36%, through lower than the negative 4.7% reported in 2018. It is obvious that the performance of the sector has been less impressive in recent years, with just one positive growth in quarter year of 2019. I have no doubt in my mind that the lackluster performance of the real estate sector is due to several factors, including weak disposable income among consumers, high inflation rate, and the declining per capita income have combined to create weak demand for housing in Nigeria. This is evident in the growing number of unoccupied houses, especially in the high rural locations across the country. Similarly, high interest rates, the dwindling rate naira value, in relation to other major currencies, and the rising cost of building materials have made capital investment in the real estate sector unattractive. Additionally, ineffective foreclosure procedure coupled with non-adoption of model mortgage and foreclosure law by majority of the estates has hindered effective housing delivery, as well as the ability of the mortgage bank to grant mortgage facility to developers because of the challenges of recovery of debtors. Shared value creation. During our early years of operation, we focus mainly on implementing mortgage constructions, financing. In response to the current market trends and the competition, we changed our operational dynamics, which saw the processing of our customers for national housing funds through Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, in line with our strategic vision. As a business concern, we are not mindful of the demand to create economic value that will make positive impact on our society. And as a special purpose vehicle established to deliver welfare to our primary community, we are conscious of the need to create social value that will transform the lives of our police population. in a unique and special manner. To this end, our mission to provide adequate mortgage financing primarily to police personnel has continued to drive our business principle. In partnership with some property developers such as Nigeria Police Cooperative Multipurpose Society, the Nigeria Police Property and Construction Company Limited, REMEX, Realtors, Occasions, Ocean Properties Limited, and the Ambon Shelters, etc. We have changed the status of many of our customers by assisting them to meet one of the greatest needs of man, that shelter. In our drive to create values for our customers, we have defined our marketplace on the customer's needs and have tailored our range of products to meet these demands. Our range of products include MPMB renovation loan, MPMB rent advances, MPMB salary account, MPMB house equipment, and financial and mortgage advisory services. Financial performance. The bank made good progress in its overall financial performance for 2019, despite the challenging macroeconomic and operating environments that characterize the year. The bank recorded a profit before tax of 53.4 million naira in 2019, as against the loss of 79.5 in 2018. Also, in a period under review, the bank generated net operating income of 310 million naira, as against 312 million more in 2018. This represents growth of 47%. 46%. Total assets improved from 5.2 billion to 5.9 billion year on year, representing 12% growth. This is vital to improvement in the fundamentals of our economy. In the course of the year, the bank reclassified part of its loans as a development loan to non-current assets held for sale in line with the IFRS 5. This was done under the recovery arrangement, which is responsible for decline in loans and advances by 13% from 3.1 billion to 2.7 billion year on year. Consequently, the bank has commenced disposal of assets held for sales. Dear shareholders, I would like to assure you again that we continue steadfastly committed to our irrevocable principle of delivering promising and groundbreaking shareholders value despite the challenging environment. Share certificate. During the last AGM, I did assure you that we have no stone unturned in resolving the recurrent question of share certificates. True to my word, the strategic approach used in addressing this problem is paid off. I wish to announce you that the bank has distributed more than 13,000 share certificates to various shareholders across the nation. In sincerity, I wish to express my sincere appreciation to Commissioner of Police, various state commands, who have been very helpful to the management of the bank in share certificate distribution by appointing desk officers to facilitate the process. The shareholders should rest assured that the board is mindful of the expectations on the distribution of share certificate. While I assure our support to the management for speedy distribution, may I also request that our esteemed shareholders who are yet to receive their share certificate to conduct the share certificate stand at the venue of the AGM or the bank thereafter, and those who have not filled their certificate request form should please do so without further delay. The board of directors, in the period under review, I and my colleagues in the board have taken steps to strengthen our governance structure by engaging an independent consultant, Business Executive Services Limited, to carry out board assessment and other governance framework. The board has taken steps to strengthen our corporate governance structure and practices. These have been captured in the report of the directors. Since last AGM, 2 new directors joined the board. CP Amin Pay joined the board as replacement to CP Dasuki Garagachi, who resigned from the board following his deployment as an executive secretary of the Nigeria Police Multipurpose Office Society Limited. CP Pay represent Nigeria Police Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited on the board. Also, Mr. Olusegun Tukumbo Osigiro joined the board as an independent non-executive director in line with the provision of CAM CAPA. The 2 directors will be presented to the board for election. At this juncture, let me welcome both CP Amin Pay and Mr. Oselio to the board, to the Nigeria Police Budget family. I'm confident that they will bring to the board their work of the team and elevate value. Also, in line with the provision of CAPA, the following directors named D.I.G. Marinho, CP Joseph Eboniki, and Mr. Eluka, are to retire by rotation and being eligible after the term for re-election. Distinguished shareholders, I am pleased to inform you that corporate governance practices remain a key focus and deliverable for the board of directors and management of Nigeria Police Budget Bank. I am pleased to note that the company did not record any corporate governance breach in the operation June 2019 financial year. The board, however, has continued taking steps to strengthen our corporate governance structure and practice in line with Central Bank of Nigeria guidelines, making sure that the size and constitution of the board continue to satisfy best practice. Let me emphasize that the trust of the board remains the conduct and experience of its members, their commitment to the bank growth and their participation. In this regard, I would like to appreciate my colleagues on the board for their support thus so far. Meanwhile, the task ahead remain more commitments, greater sacrifice, and I charge members of the board to rise up to the occasion as usual. Together and in consonance with the management, we shall achieve our goal and become a model bank of the first choice. Outlook, the situation now will look gloomy because of the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, which has affected global economy and of course the real estate sector. But beyond the horizon, there is a great future for us in the Nigeria Police Budget Bank. Housing shortage in Nigeria is estimated and between 12 to 16 million. It is obvious that shelter is one of man's primary and the most essential needs. I am optimistic that so long as our business is in the planet Earth, which is the human habitat, our product will continue to command high demand. Our greatest strength is the size of our primary market, that police community. In recent years, many police officers have been birthed into the system through various police training institutions. This translates into expanded market for us in Babak. As we intend to facilitate our home ownership by taking them from Federal Mortgage Bank to Nigeria to the National Housing Fund. Beyond the police community, it is the larger market which has continued to beckon on us because of our good standing with the Federal Mortgage Bank, which has given us open access to pool funds to buy houses for our customers. Similarly, various financial services offered by our bank, coupled with the quality of time services, have made us a destination of sorts for customers who are desirous of real-time transactions. As I look up, I can see a great future before us. Considering where we are coming from, I can assure you that all we are out of the wood. So our next phase is to build on the achievement of the past 1 year and to pursue our vision of being the leading modern bank services provider in the first 2 years in Nigeria. The appreciation, it is true that the board did not work alone.